Behold the MSI RTX 5080 16GB Expert OC. This is MSI's premium leading custom design, built for creators and professionals who want something more matured, refined, and architectural in their PC builds. So the RTX 5080 Expert OC packs 16GB of GDDR7 RAM, 10,752 CUDA cores, 112 ROPs. It comes with a base clock of 2295 MHz, and it's also factory boosted to 2715 MHz. Connectivity is exactly what you'd expect from a flagship. You've got 3 DisplayPorts 2.1b and 1 HDMI 2.1b. Power comes through nvidia's 12V 2x6 connectors. As for dimensions, the card is 319mm long, 150mm tall, it's nearly 3 slots thick, and weighs 1.9 kilograms. So as for cooling and design, MSI uses a dual axial airflow system similar to the concept of the nvidia's Founders Edition. One fan pulls air through the vent, the other moves it laterally across the PCB and out the rear, creating a smooth directional airflow path. Inside, you get a full coverage vapor chamber, thick core heat pipes, dense fin stacks, and MSI Stormforce fans pushing air exactly where it's needed. At 4K and 1440p, this GPU delivers really strong performance. Games run smooth, sharp, and responsive, even in demanding titles. With ray tracing turned on, average frame rates sit around 35 to 50 FPS, depending on the game. Even then, nothing felt unplayable. For esports titles, this card is a beast. Games like CS2, Dota 2, Marvel Rivals, and Valorant easily run at over 240 frames per second, making full use of high refresh rate monitors. Overall, whether you're playing AAA games or competitive titles, this GPU has more than enough power to suit your need. When it comes to productivity, this card is an absolute beast. It's basically the second best GPU you can get right now, and the gap to everything below it is really huge. The only card that beats this is the RTX 5090. If you're into AI workloads or any of the newer creator tools, this GPU is a massive step up from a 5070 Ti. We are seeing performance gains anywhere from about 8% all the way up to nearly 50% depending on the task. As for performance, in real-world gaming and compute workloads, the RTX 5080 Expert OC consistently sits above most entry-level and mid-tier custom cards. What do I mean by it sits above most entry-level and mid-tier custom cards is like when you put it across the board against the MSI Ventus, the Shadow, the Asus Prime, the Pro Art, the Zotac Solid series, and a majority of reference designs, you're typically seeing 2 to 6% higher performance across raster, ray tracing, and compute workloads. If you put it against last generations of cards, the RTX 4080 and the 4080 Super, you would actually notice that the 5080 Expert OC performs 16 to 19% faster than the previous generations. Well, if you put it across the board against the Red Team, the Red Team has the RX 7900 XTX and the RX 9070 XT. Against these two, you would notice that it's 18% and 25% faster and better than these cards. This is a clean generational leap, not just on paper but in real gameplay. As for thermals, at a 400 watt power draw, peak temperature hits 69 degrees Celsius, and during gaming loads, it stays between 64 and 67 degrees Celsius. It doesn't quite match MSI Supreme or Vanguard monsters, which stay under 64 degrees Celsius, but for a slimmer, FE style design, this is extremely well controlled. There is no thermal drama, no noise spikes, just stable, predictable cooling. So the MSI RTX 5080 Expert OC is for people who don't want RGB chaos or gamer aesthetic overload. It's for creators, professionals, minimalist builders, and anyone who wants the GPU to look as good as it performs. So, yay or nay for this beautiful piece of art? For me, it's a very confident yay.